Hey, this is Josh Becerra from Monkey Island Inc. I'm just doing another video blog. Ran across this website, brand Touchpoint Matrix, and came through my stream. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I thought I should share it with all of you. Basically, this brand Touchpoint Matrix is a planning tool. Basically, it's built on the notion that every touch point or interaction between the customer and the brand has certain built-in properties that make them more or less suitable for different things. So let's have a look at what they've come up with here. Basically, what caught my interest about this brand Touchpoint Matrix is there's two different axes, right? Touch points that go from the very personal to the mass market, and then from quick interactions to multiple long-term interactions. Now, for me, dealing in social media, and specifically Twitter, what's interesting is that you've got Facebook pages down here in the multiple long-term interactions that hit a mass market, and you've got Twitter up here in the personal, high engagement, quick interactions. And so although we always talk about social media networks or social networks like Facebook and Twitter in the same sentence, it's interesting to me to see how these are kind of in juxtapositions on this brand Touchpoint Matrix. The other thing that's interesting, what they've done with this brand Touchpoint Matrix, is they've looked at how people make purchasing decisions, and they've started to overlay that on the matrix. They based some of this on a McKinsey consumer decision journey, apparently. McKinsey came up with this consumer decision journey that talks about how customers follow a certain path on their decision making. First they consider, then they evaluate, then they buy, enjoy, advocate, and bond with the brand. So when you overlay this consumer decision journey on the brand Touchpoint Matrix, I also thought it was really interesting. This is kind of the desired customer path that they looked at and talked about. So going from some mass market, either somebody finds you through Google AdWords, a print ad, a TV spot, you start kind of giving them an experience with the brand. That's their first touch point. Then you want to get people, or the desired path is to get them into this personal, quick interactions. So maybe they'll hit the website. It's interesting to me how this path flows through Twitter to the company website. From there, you're hoping that they'll move to your store, either online or retail storefront, buy a product, maybe download an app, and become, in the end, a member of kind of your advocacy, brand advocacy group or community. So I guess the only thing that this short blog post is about is this brand Touchpoint Matrix, how interesting it is that Facebook and Twitter are kind of juxtaposed on this brand Touchpoint Matrix, and how the desired customer path really does flow through more like a Twitter interaction than it does with an interaction on a Facebook page. So feel really good about the fact that Twitter can deliver value for businesses in a real substantial way, especially considering this consumer decision journey that McKinsey's coming up with and the desired customer. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Have a good one.